Welcome to AutoWorld of Conway, where today we'll be previewing 1969 Ford Mustang, a true Mach 1 in as-found condition out of Georgia. So we'll take a little bit of time today getting to know and understand this car. We all make a joke about the barn dust, but this is exactly how we have it. Some of it may be removed by the time you get it, but a pretty awesome car. Runs and drives. I want to say it's roadworthy, but should be. We've driven it a little bit. New tires. For the previous owner that's had this for quite some time, I think 30 years, had just recommissioned this for the road when he reached out to us and said, you know what, I don't have the time to give her what she needs. And so we bought this along with a 70 Cougar. So very well optioned car. We have a Marty report that you can find in our extensive photo gallery. Even though it looks bad, it's not really that insurmountable of a project. As a matter of fact, I thought about adding this to my collection and driving it the way that it is. So the original 351 Windsor, air conditioning clearly does not work, but power steering, power disc brakes. You see new belts, some new parts here and there. Again, that he had done as part of the recommissioning process. Little scrape here, some damage to this fender, some dents. I think to me that fender is usable. However, there is another fender that accompanies it. This blue one here, which was originally white. In this front valance, we have a new one of those that he provided. So I don't think this side, I think the other side had some damage. Originally Meadowlark yellow. Been painted the famous red. These tires, brand new. I would say it's candy apple red. So typical spots, a little bit there in the front of the door, starting to swell, and then again in the back of the door, right there. Has dual sport mirrors. All the stainless looks nice. Has some new sail panels. Again, those are inexpensive. It does have the courtesy lamps still attached there. Good headliner. And this is really kind of the best of everything for me. True Mach 1. And you see remnants of the Meadowlark yellow there. So we've got extensive photos of the undercarriage. The floors are actually good. They're brown. They're actually in good condition. Torque boxes, very minor. Again, you'll see that when we get there. And here you can see right there.
Not yet, right?
It definitely does need lower quarter panels. Wheel molding trim there. Very small spot just starting. Actually, we can kind of see it there. Dual exhaust. Flip up the gas cap. Well, this is pretty clean. You see remnants of all the pollen. Again, this deck lid, it looks worse than it really is. This can be used, but again, I'll show you we've got a nice clean green deck lid to accompany this car. One of the places I always like to look is in the trunk. full-size spare jack. So this lower quarter panel just starting to swell a little bit. It's nice and clean on this side. Factory louvers, not reproduction. This wheel well looks nice. Like factory style undercoating. A little bit just starting there. All kink right there. This is probably the worst of everything in this little area right there. Again, that fender to me usable. Driver remote mirror. Original door tag. Yeah, a little soft right there. For the sweet fan belt, right? All these there and in back. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. There. The rest of it looks nice. Again, parts to accompany the car. Here's the deck lid. Nice and clean. Front valance, 10 spoilers, sway bar, carpet kit. I think my sales panel is probably getting new ones. This box does not go to this car. And I'm not sure what's in that box. That'll be the surprise. There you have it. 1969 Ford Mach 1 here at AutoWorld of Conway. We always have good cars for good people. Let's go underneath.